BAFTA Scotland today announced the nominations for their annual awards, honouring creative excellence in broadcasting and production across film and TV. The most nominated films and programmes are Dinosaur, which got 4 nods, and Out of Darkness, which got 3. Baby Reindeer, Girl, Is There Anybody Out There, and Two Doors Down, each won 2 nominations. We reflected on the field with the arts journalist Siobhan Synnot. So how strong a year is this for nominations?
Well, the BAFTA Scotland nominations are a great chance to look at the landscape, take a snapshot of how the industry has been coping, really, because the nominations this year are the results of commissions just after the pandemic, just as people are trying to find their feet again. Even though the writers' strike and the actors' strike in America, there was a trickle-down effect. And you can see that in particularly, I think, the film category. We have 3 nominations, 1 for a feature documentary, Is There Anybody Out There? It's very good. But you also notice that we've got a low-budget indie girl, Adura Onashiel's directorial debut in there, and in some ways, along with Out of Darkness, it may have some viewers scratching their heads, going, "I don't remember any of this," and it's because we are still cranking up after a whole bunch of problems that have been besetting the film and television industry.
Yeah. I mean, a programme that lots of people have heard of is Baby Reindeer, which has done really well around the world in terms of awards, but only 2 nominations. And Richard Gadd is up for Best Actor and Writer. Let's have a look at a clip.
I can say anything to you, can't I? And you'll just pick and choose the bits you want to hear. I mean, look at you. Staring at me like...
Like what?
I mean... You believe it, don't you?
So are you surprised it's only got 2 nominations?
I am a bit surprised, actually. It was a global hit, after all. Baby Reindeer, even before we started talking about the controversy around Baby Reindeer billing itself as a true story, well, is it really? But Richard Gadd has come up with a very innovative, creative piece of storytelling. It's compelling to watch over 6 episodes, and it's really grabbed the imagination worldwide. As you said, it won 4 Emmys, had 11 international Emmy nominations, and 3 wins for Richard Gadd himself. So it's a bit peculiar, isn't it, that there are only 2 nominations at BAFTA Scotland level.
Let's have a look at another actor who's nominated for Best Actor, and that's the BAFTA Scotland favourite David Tennant, and here he is in There She Goes.
We've had a report of a young girl being abducted in this area. Do you know anything about that?
Abducted? No, that's terrible.
A witness said the little girl was dragged along the street by a couple and then taken into this house.
Oh, yeah, that was me. And that's tomato soup. Say hello to the nice policeman. This is my daughter, aren't you?
And what's your name?
Rosie. She can't talk. But you can say hello to her. She doesn't bite, which it does, actually.
So has he got a good chance of winning this one?
It's a very strong category, actually, the performance male category for BAFTA Scotland. I mean, he's up against Richard Gadd. We've also got Khaled Abdallah for the Crown, and Daniel Portman for Black Mirror's Loch Henry. But, you know, David Tennant is kind of a sign of the resurgence, or the hoped-for resurgence. He's in There She Goes, which we saw a clip of there, but he's also going to appear this month in Disney Plus's Rivals, and he's been in Doctor Who. I mean, rather like MPs attending Taylor Swift concerts, he's everywhere.
Yeah, and so what else stood out for you then with this year's nominations?
Well, I mean, I hope that people give an eye over to Adura Onashiel's Girl and also Out of Darkness. This is what award ceremonies really are about, getting people's attention, perhaps directing them to something that they wouldn't necessarily have considered. So it does draw the eye. Of course, there are 4 nominations for the BBC 3 series Dinosaur, despite being reviewed as not funny by the Herald. And there's a really strong performance female category this year as well to look forward to. But I think also, as a sign, people will be wondering where Outrun is in the film category. People wonder where Richard Rankin and Rebus are. These are treats that are still to come. And look forward to 2025.
We'll have that to look forward to next year. Siobhan, thank you so much for joining us.